So lads, it just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. And it's happening more and more and more and more and more as time is going on. YouTubers are proving, well, that we're not trustworthy. Shock. Absolute shock. That, as something that I always say, is that the vast majority of YouTubers do not live in reality. But, yeah, so basically there is a certain person who has been scamming people since, realistically, NBA 2K17. And that person right here, his name is SportsTMB. You guys may have heard him. Phantoms made a video yesterday about him, and I will leave a link to that in the description. And also, the thing that kind of kickstarted this is just kind of a lot of things. I keep getting DMs about it, and there's actually a Twitter page called SportsTMB Scams, and basically all their Twitter page does is retweets, and anyone who has like actual evidence of being scammed by him, they'll go and share that evidence. So basically I found that page and I tweeted out about how it's an absolutely ridiculous people still promote him, and that basically if you're promoting, you are a scammer yourself. And it kind of took off from there. Obviously, like, even Nade Exy, even he went and quote tweeted that, basically saying he was a scammer. And then Phantoms kind of went more in depth into it. Obviously Phantoms is he's a news channel, and all credit to him. I have a lot of respect for him because he will do and say what he believes is right anyway. So he went out after a lot of the channels. But all I'm going to say right here is people need to stop brushing this under the rug. And it's not necessarily even creators that do it, because creators are the ones that are like very much vocal about it, because we all know he's a scammer. The vast majority of creators have mentioned something about it because it's very obvious that he's a scammer. And one of the things is that the YouTubers either don't know or don't care. I think a lot of people are talking about YouTubers not putting in the research and that they just don't know he's a scammer. You literally type in SportsTMB. The first things that come up are SportsTMB scam, SportsTMB scam, SportsTMB scam on YouTube. If you type it in on Google, the Better Business Bureau, where he has an F rating, comes up. He has a scam alert page with multiple reviews of people saying he's scammed. Like, literally, it's one Google search. It is one Google search you need. So, I'm saying this right now. Do not believe the quote, if any creator comes out and says, I did not realize he's a scam. If any creator tries to justify it by they don't know he's a scam, then just don't believe it. Do not believe it, because one, everyone knows the scam, and two, it's one Google search away. Not vetting sponsorships is one of the things that I think is one of the most common things with YouTubers. That is a huge problem, and that is almost what the point of this video is going to be. Do not necessarily trust us. Don't. Because very, very few of us vet sponsors. And I'm saying that right now. I think, I'll say 20% actually look at what they're sponsoring. Actually look into what they're sponsoring, what effect it has, whether it's a scam, whether they're doing some shady businesses. I would say 20% of YouTubers do that. Well, I'm not talking about in general. I'm talking about specifically NBA 2K YouTubers and NBA YouTubers. Maybe 20% look into what they're promoting. The others just see the dollar sign and promote it. So lads, I'm saying this right now, including if I promote something, including if I sponsor it, do not buy a product. Do not put money into anything on the sole reason that a YouTuber promotes it. If you're interested in something a YouTuber promotes, always do a little bit of research. I'm not talking about doing all this major research. One Google search should be enough to tell you if something's a scam or not. Literally one Google search. One Google search, one YouTube search, and always, one of the easiest ways I find for something to be a scam, if you go for a Twitter search. For example, there is a specific type of website that a bunch of YouTubers in the 2K community promote. They promote a bunch of different ones, but a specific type. If you type in the name of that website into a Twitter search and you see 200 tweets at people at YouTubers saying they got scammed by them, they didn't give them their money, you know it's a scam. If you see nothing, you know you're probably not going to be scammed. So always do that little bit of research. But one of the actual like sickening things is that I don't even necessarily blame sports for doing this. He's been getting away with it so long. I blame the people that are promoting him. I blame the YouTubers. And straight up, the ones that are going to drop him now, it's not like it's a case of them, they stop promoting them, or they don't promote them now, they should be completely forgiven. Like, they need, like, people need to be called out for this. And I'm not going to call out anyone specifically, but type in Sports TNB and type in filter last week. There are a bunch of YouTubers. There is a massive YouTuber. I'm not going to say who it is, because these DMs were not sent to me. They were sent to somebody else, but then forwarded on to me. That tried to defend Sports TNB. Like, way bigger than me, this YouTuber. Tried to defend him as not a scam. Just because he's getting paid money. And if you guys think MT coin money is big, and trust me, like, I would make almost as much money from MT sponsors as I do from my YouTube ad revenue. It's that lucrative. Sports TNB money, it's next level. Next level, because it's scam money. It is complete scam money. It is next level because he knows for a fact he's going to end up scamming people. So he will pay a serious amount of money. And you can see the creators that either completely ignore it. You know what? If they completely ignore it, then it just shows that they actually do not care whatsoever about their audience. But there is one specific NBA YouTuber. I've seen it on Twitter. A bunch of people that have tweeted him to stop using Sports TNB. Or to stop promoting him. And he's blocked them. He has gone out of his way to block them. And this is an NBA YouTuber who actually, in the last couple of weeks, has made a video trying to claim the moral high ground on a subject, while scamming his fans. Like, this is something that I just... How is this ever excusable? How can this be defended? Not only that, I advise you guys to look way, way deeper into this, what Sports TNB is doing. Because it is actually, from what I can see, because again, from what I can see, there is no absolute guarantee of this. This is what it appears to be. If I'm wrong, if this ends up being incorrect information, I will gladly take this down. I'm saying this to save my ass because I do not have legitimate proof, although one of his friends tried to DM me to quote-unquote explain how it wasn't a scam, and this is legitimately what I got from the conversation, is that Sports takes months to pay people back because he already owes other people money from previous months. So what he seems to be doing, obviously he's buying and selling accounts, whatever he's doing, but at the same time he's pocketing a lot of the money, and he's using money he gets from new people to pay off the old people from months ago, while pocketing some of the money. So he has to get money from more people to pay off the previous people the money he owes, like the debt he has. He has to get more new people to give him money so he can pay off his debt. And while he's still pocketing a bunch of money, so he has to get even more people to pay off less people's debt, and then more and more and more and more and more. So in the end, realistically, the people that are going to suffer the most are when this gets destroyed. And this is one of the scary things about this entire operation. And it sounds very much like something that, let's just say, a structure that originated from Egypt. It seems very much like that. And one of the scary things is that people are saying, oh, he needs to be shut down, he needs to be shut down. If this company shuts down, he doesn't lose anything. He does not lose anything if this company gets shut down. The only problem with it is the people that he currently owes money to are going to be just screwed. They're going to be screwed. Whereas it does appear, years later, he may pay some people back. Just because, like, again, if he scammed every single person, he'd be gone like that. However, he does eventually pay people back. Some people back. In fairness, I don't know what percentage that is. But I know for a fact he owes hundreds of people money or accounts, if not thousands. And it's just going to just keep getting worse. And the weird thing is that I found this out from 2 hours of research. In 2 hours, I could find out all this. I could get testimony, well, not even testimonies. I could just find all the screenshots of people he scammed. I could find the stuff he has legitimately said to the people he scammed. In 2 hours, you can find all this. So these YouTubers making thousands, if not tens of thousands, from Sports TNB couldn't even take 2 hours to look up stuff about him. And even if you were like, okay, you're siding on the fact of you're going to believe his story about his quote-unquote PayPal being locked for 180 days, and then, oh, because the business accounts, you need to put in more paperwork. No, you don't. You need to put a little bit, but like the whole thing with PayPal is they lock it if they don't believe it's you. You have to prove that it's you. You don't have to prove that you are a quote unquote like legitimate business, as far as I know, because I think I have a business PayPal and I'm not a registered business. I think you just have to prove that it's you. Even still, it's not an excuse. If you can't use your PayPal, just shut down the business. Like, if you can't pay people, shut it down. But no, he's not going to do that because he's pocketing all the money. And the YouTubers are legitimately just... I don't believe that there is ignorance to this. I do not believe it. And even if it's a case of the YouTubers, they not knowing what they're promoting, that's equally as bad. That's just not doing research. That's not just not vetting sponsors. That is a big problem. Like, that's been a problem non-stop. That you see all these 2K YouTubers promoting things that they just don't do any research on. You see a brand new random website pop up out of nowhere offering YouTubers way more money than any other website to promote the same thing. And you know something's going to be dodgy. You know something's going to be dodgy. Like, for example, like MT sites. They're all run by the same 2 or 3 companies. If you ever, like, look at the ones, I've been messaged about it with a specific MT site that changes up their PayPal every 3 weeks. Because they just keep getting shut down. Like, these promotions... Like, these things, most of the time, are not legit. And the worst thing is that sports... Everyone knows sports is a scam. They know sports is a scam. But it's gotten to the stage where you can't let the YouTubers away with it. You cannot let the people promoting away with it. Because without that promotion, without that advertising, his company dies out. This company dies out without the advertising of YouTubers. That's the problem. Is, yeah, this company's a scam. This is like, he is the figure out a scam. But every single person that promotes him is scamming as well. Every single person that knowingly does it. And if you see any sports TMB promotions and videos, I advise every one of you guys to spam the person's comment section with, don't promote sports TMB, you're promoting a scam, you're promoting a scam. And if they do one of 2 things, ignore it, or block the word sports TMB from their chat, because I know, from their comment section, because I know people have. I know there are people that have done that. If they block them words from their comment section, then just take it to Twitter, because it should be very much known which creators are absolutely horrible people. Just shouldn't in any way get support. So yeah, that is pretty much it. This is a mini rant video because, let's be real, like something kind of has to be said. Something kind of has to be said about this situation, because it's just getting worse and worse. And I think this isn't a bad time to make this video, because obviously Phantom's made his video. There's very much a thing on Twitter of people going after this guy, thankfully. So fingers crossed none of you guys get scammed. Anyone who's watching this video, fingers crossed they don't get scammed. And also for the YouTubers that are promoting him and are using the quote-unquote we're getting the bag excuse, or fans that are trying to defend their YouTubers with quote-unquote he's just chasing the bag, you are horrible people. Just know that. If you're still promoting him, if you are, like, first of all, you've already scammed your audience. If you ignore it, don't apologize, then that's a kind of horrible thing to do. But if you still promote this guy, you're a bad person, straight up. If you're a creator watching this and you still promote this guy, even if it's the difference between you being able to make a living off this and not, if you need to make a living promoting a scam, you're a scammer. You're basically making a living scamming. Just realize that. You're a bad person. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Tick-tock, timeless, falling, silence, do-bo, mindless, take off, pilot, ready for blast off, get ready for blast off, pilot, go, take off, pilot, already told you I'm a 101, I'm about to bust those summer up.